Hey guys, welcome back to the party. My name is AJ.
Hello guys, this is Lex, and as always, welcome back for another video, and we hope you guys like it and enjoy it. Subscribe, give us your 2 cents, let us know what you think.
So today, Apple reported its earnings today. Apple actually did really good. If we pull up the chart for Apple, let's see where it is headed. I'm gonna share the screen right now and show you the stock graph. So if we look at the 5-minute chart, you see Apple jumped up and it passed 170. It hit 171 on the aftermarket. Right now it's closed with 169.92. So what does that mean for the market tomorrow? It actually is a good sign for the market. Uh Basically Apple beat its EPS, it beat revenue and its gross margin, and looking forward, it has a good quarter ahead in the guidance. So it actually did very, very good in the iPhone sale market, which was a surprise beat. So that was something good to look at. So you can see a lot of these tech companies like Microsoft, Apple, even Shopify did very well today. If we go to Shopify was it in its morning earnings like jumped up 25 to almost 28%. It almost got to the $60 mark, but not just yet. If we go out to its all-time high, which is like still a massive way to go, which is 176.29, you're still looking at a good market price right now to buy in if you're a long-term investor for Shopify. Um, Now going forward, let's go through what happened in the earnings call and let's actually go through it together.
So basically, Apple is not looking like business is gonna slow down anytime soon.
No. So as you can see, the prior 6 months from the basically they give you a standpoint from a quarterly and then half a year what the margin rate's going. As you can see, 6 months prior, Apple has been down, but quarterly wise, the net sales have been down. Services have been up though. Cost of sales have been down, which is another good reason why the gross margin is still stable but not increasing. So that is something to look forward to in its next quarterly earning to see if it actually is going to be making more gross margins. As you can see, expenses has definitely gone up from the previous quarter, and earnings per share still beat. So it's a very strong quarter. As you can see, it beat last quarter's iPhone sales beat last quarter sales, which is phenomenal because this is Christmas season and everything. But you got to put into the fact that there was also a Chinese shutdown, which was preventing iPhones from coming forward, and we talked about that in the last earnings call that happened in Apple in our last video, which suggested that maybe this quarter Apple would probably pick up more iPhone sales, and that's exactly what happened right now. Mac sales have been down though, and iPad sales have been also down. So the beat was at the iPhone. Services also obviously went up. With that being said, these are basically the most important things to look at. But when you look at their guidance and consolidation facts, uh, we got to look at how much cash they actually have right now. So that's basically $27 billion on hand. It's 2 billion down from last quarter. And if I was Apple going forward, I'm gonna try to see what can I do to make the iPhone sales go back up. And they have a WWDC coming up in June. So look for shares to like be highly volatile during that time. So this 1 month, maybe Apple might be pushing for all-time highs, but if it's a recession coming, I don't see that happening. It's very difficult to say, especially if you're an investor. Your company is doing very well. The fact that other companies are not doing as well as you are, you should be a very proud investor. And if they can go through these headwinds that are coming up, supposedly with the higher interest rates, I think it's a very good position to be in if you're an Apple investor.
Well, that's good for the investors. That means that, like you said, company is stable, and hopefully that's just gonna bring people. Uh, they're gonna be more excited to invest in their company, and hopefully there's gonna be some other companies they're gonna be willing to invest, and some, uh, it looks good because it shows us, even though it's bad right now, there are some companies doing okay.
So I'm an Apple investor and I'm an Apple product holder. Would you are you do you own an Apple iPhone or anything Apple related?
I actually don't.
Okay. So if you were let's say what would Apple have to do to make you their customer?
The only reason why I don't have any Apple product is because their product is not compatible with other product, meaning that if you wanna, you cannot charge their phone with just a regular charger. You cannot buy any charger if it's not the original product from Apple product. Any other product doesn't work well with them. And I just not ready right now to be married to a product that it need to be committed to that one single business. That's it. But if they were to change it, I'll probably buy Apple. I mean, I'm the only one. I have family members that do have Apple, and they're happy with the product. Apple is not the company that is now because they're not doing a good product. It just that I like to be, a little different, but it doesn't mean that the product is not a good product.
Yeah. So the one of the reasons why Apple likes to have different basically like cables, connectors, iPhones, charging ports is because they want to be different from like everyone else. Like, you might see some Samsung phones have the same chargers and outlets as the Google phones and everything like that. Apple likes to be completely different. So I used to be an Android like uh geek basically. I loved when Samsung had their S3 come out,
Mm-hmm.
and I would love that phone. Like it did everything, and I stayed an Android geek for a couple of years after that till the S5 or something. But after that, it was like I love the part where they would you can put a little chip for more memory or anything like that. But I did not find that those internet servers to be very secure and everything. I would get a lot of spam and everything like that. Apple, has less of that. It's not fully like out of, you still get spam calls and spam texts, but other than that, like their security wise, it's phenomenal. It's very complex in the way where how to do things and stuff like that. But I mean, once you get past that, it's very clean, it's very organized, and that's what I like about it. And if you were to switch, we call Apple calls anybody else that comes to Apple, we call them like the switcher. So the switcher numbers have been very good, and a lot of people are going into Apple, even though the iPhones have been out for like more than a decade right now. So that's good to still see that there is a very much base where new users are coming in. So as that as an investor, I'm excited for that too. And that's all I really got to say about Apple's earning call. I mean, it did okay. It did not do phenomenal. So it's gonna be really exciting to see what actually plays out tomorrow.
Well, we see what's gonna happen. I mean, something is better than nothing. So they were not in the negative, which is a good thing. Apple is gonna be Apple, no matter what. It is the product is there. Customer service. I've been to an Apple store, and the customer service, I've been pleased with their customer service at the store level. But yeah, I'm glad, that company is doing well, even though I don't have any product, but I'm still happy because that just show that the market is your company is doing well right now.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for joining in, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, guys, thank you. Have a good day, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.
Bye.